Adams Rozentals is a canoeist and an OnlyFans creator who was banned from the Olympics because of his online work. Thank you very much, Steve, for coming on the programme. Bearing in mind it's 4:10 in the afternoon, what was happening on your OnlyFans channel that saw you banned from canoeing?
Honestly, I'm not allowed to comment on the investigation as it's still ongoing. But I know OnlyFans gets like a bad rep, but I do it very differently. Not to call out other creators, but there's like a whole behind the scenes of using an agency, so it's kind of like manufactured. Whereas I'm kind of running my OF in a way that it was designed to, connecting fans with creators. And sure, I'd make the spicy videos, but that is only a part of it. A lot of the time, my fans on there, they're just there to check in on how I'm doing, and I'm asking them how they're doing. Whereas I know how the industry runs, right? And it's very transactional. Yeah. Like a fan joins, buy. Right.
So we're to take from this that when you talk about Spicy Channel, you are performing what might be considered something close to pornography. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, great, fine. That's good. Whatever. If people want to pay for it and there's an audience for it, I guess people are going to pay for it all the time for whatever they want. Why do you think it was right that you were banned from your sort of job IRL, as it were?
No, I don't know. I don't agree with that decision, but I also I know the people that are running, organizations like that, and they're almost living in the past, not to normalize doing OnlyFans. I do not promote doing it. I just happen to do it because I was in a tough situation, but it's not something someone
financially.
It was to fund the Olympic dream.
Right. Can I ask you how much you were making, or how much you are making broadly?
Yeah. So I originally had the interview with the BBC 2 months ago, and they asked me the question, and I said, okay, I'm going to tell you, but don't release it. And then I just see all the headlines. So I started on January 10th, and then I crossed six figures in less than 6 months. So it's money that I've never seen. As someone who grew up with nothing, it's...
Yeah. And that's in those 6 months, or that's per month? No,
not 100,000
Fine.
per month. But I wouldn't be surprised if Bonnie Blue is racking in those figures.
So you see this as is this your main way of earning money? This is your job?
Well, right now that I'm banned and suspended from part of the UK, it is. I'm not gonna lie. It is a great source of income. Really good. Before I was making 16,000 a year. To see that kind of money is just
So if you're making 10 times that in half a year, it's a sort of no-brainer financially, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah. I personally don't want to be doing this. This is not my passion. Sure, it's fun. It's an exciting business, but it's not something. It's more of a stepping stone and a part of my life now. Yeah. But it's not something Bonnie Blue wants to solidify herself in this industry, it seems.
So do you have an amount of money that you want to reach and then you'll quit?
I did. That was kind of the strongest argument when I had all the headlines a month ago. It was why don't you quit now? I'm sure if I asked any person on the street if they were in my shoes, they wouldn't just stop doing it. And all this money is, I don't splash money. It's my mom now being able to choose whether she wants to work or not. It's, being able to pay rent on time.
Yeah. Does your mum know what you're doing for the money?
Yeah.
What does she say?
Initially when I started, there was a few weeks that she was crying because it almost erased all the good that I had done in the past, visiting schools, inspiring kids. So it was almost all of that had disappeared.
Yes.
But thankfully she's open-minded, and no parent grows up wanting to see her, the child do this kind of stuff. But this is just a small part of me. I wouldn't call myself primarily an OF creator. That's what the headlines are.
One of the really odd things, I think, perhaps, about the whole Bonnie Blue business is that her family are involved in the business. They are part of it. They're, mum, dad, and whatever help out. Is that the same with your family? Are they involved with helping the content?
I had like Daily Mail do this stupid headline, which I mean, this is, I guess, how they run, but they made a headline, like that. My mom is apparently filming all my OF videos, which is like couldn't be further from the truth. They just like took out bits of information and made a headline. My family does help me shoot social media content, but that's just, goofy skits and whatever, more the promo content. But no, Bonnie Blue's took it to a whole. And by the way, I can't tell if she's a smart entrepreneur or she's like insane, or if she's just in a situation where social media can do this to people. Mm-hmm. You start seeing some success, and then it's kind of like a hamster wheel. It's like, oh, okay, more. And I don't know if she's just in that mindset right now, but it's that happens to you if you're like dedicated to social media and you're in this industry.
Do you worry that if you were, let's say for whatever reason the canoeing goes away or doesn't carry on, or you lose the love for it, what have you, do you think you could you imagine a teacher who's standing in front of a classroom teaching kids A-level English who then also has an OnlyFans site? Do you know what I mean? There must be some jobs where actually it's seen as such a barrier to entry to that job that you have to sort of knock that on the head. Yeah,
I completely agree with you. I already said, I don't think it should be normalized, and it's almost as if I follow her, I see what she's doing. She's in the industry. I couldn't disagree more with what she does, but I keep an eye on it. It's not ideal what I do. I understand part of the UK's concern of like, this is you're associating us with this. But there is also the argument that it's behind a paywall, and there's a lot of complex things in this Bonnie Blue situation that's going on. I just can't believe Channel 4 aired it, honestly, but I guess they're paying the price now.